Oh, looks fun. These are sort of like small establishments that are either going to be like the best places in the city to eat or the worst.
Huh.
Is that Monokuma eating ramen? Is that like the Monokuma, or is that a Monokuma I can steal, or? Alright, looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
What about Nagito?
Huh?
Who cares? That's like he's our friend or anything.
Like...
I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what he's doing.
Now then.
So how'd it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation? Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff, but I also feel like I didn't learn anything. And it's not clear which information we found is believable, if any.
However,
I believe there is no question that the Future Foundation is behind everything that has been going on.
Well.
Are we sure about that? Huh?
Huh?
What are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? If they're our ally, there's no way they trap us on this island.
Well, yeah.
That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about.
Hey.
Monokuma works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted to it by this point. But even though Monokuma is forcing us to kill each other, Monokuma has been opposing him.
Huh?
You mean pretending to oppose him, right?
that's wrong.
No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other. It could be an act. But I do trust Chiaka's instincts in general, so. Then it's possible that the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally. Because she opposes Monokuma, you think she's our ally?
Please wait.
Even if they both oppose one another, is it not possible that they are both our enemy? Could we not end up in a situation where we team up with Monomi to defeat Monokuma, but end up having a protracted, decades-long conflict with Monomi thereafter, much like how Britain and the United States teamed up with the Soviet Union to defeat Imperial Japan and Nazi Germany, and I guess also Fascist Italy, but then ended up in a Cold War until the 90s, which is like 50 years, about. That could be even worse.
I'm starting to get pumped up.
Like a three-way battle, that's kind of hot.
Hey.
After all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation?
Whoa!
You're talking like that because you're actually the traitor that's working for them?
Damn it.
Don't be a fucking idiot!
I won't be fooled.
Wait, you're clearly suspicious. I mean, if you don't...
Settle down.
Kazuichi, Soda, shut up. Yes!
Listen.
There never was a traitor. Monokuma lied to us.
Oh my.
Lied?
Well,
It is simply a false entity that Monokuma made up so we would be suspicious of each other.
you insolent fool.
How can you not believe in your friends after everything we have endured together? Weak, weak.
Man.
Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away.
Such despair.
That weakness is hopeless. Nagito. Man, I was getting accustomed and acclimatized to him not being with us. Also, hidden Monokuma.
No.
They're normally not animated, so I give that one some props for sure.
Jeez.
Nagito's a pain in the ass, but is there anything we can do about Kazuichi's idiocy? He doubts everyone so easily and never apologizes for it. Well, I guess I'm used to it.
It cannot be.
What Nagito just said,
Please wait.
is he implying that believing in each other is a weakness? That is absurd.
Hey.
Nagito, what's he planning this time? Very suspicious. The time of his arrival seems planned. It seems like he might have been watching our actions. Maybe. Always hedging her statements, Chiaki.
Huh?
It's cute. So there you are, Nagito. I didn't invite you here, you annoying bastard. Nagito, where have you been this whole time?
Jeez.
I wonder where your thought process has wandered off to. As usual, you guys just keep running around in circles. What are you, hamsters? Ooh. Oops, if I compare you guys to hamsters, so I get yelled at by that weakling who dropped out.
That is.
What does that
Now then.
You ask where I've been this whole time, right?
Well,
Well, I was in the middle of looking for someone. Looking for someone? I thought that person might have already arrived, but I guess I was wrong. Or maybe that person is hiding in a secret location and carefully watching us. Nah, that's too far. Yeah, the hamsters after Gundam's death, that's stings. That stings for sure. Who are you talking about? Are you saying there's someone else on this island besides us? It's probably the survivor of the killing school life. The survivor? But there were multiple, were there not? And if there was only one, we already met him. And he died.
Huh?
how about it?
If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think? Are you talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor you're talking about, right?
What?
Huh? Oh, I see you guys have only reached that stage.
You.
What stage? You aren't making sense at all.
Not making sense.
Jeez.
Still, if you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya survive the killing school life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning?
Right?
Don't you think it's strange? Well, I mean, he was putting his neck out for us.
Huh?
What does that mean?
That is an order.
The issue is not with what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain.
That's right.
Hey, listen to Miss Sonia.
Well,
You have been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we have been witness to. I don't like it either. I never liked you in the first place.
This is troubling.
Oh, looks like I'm being hated. Well, that's understandable. There's no way you guys can even comprehend my suffering.
Well,
Knowing the truth can be pretty painful in its own way. The truth? What truth? What do you know? Curious, are you? But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? Huh?
actually,
To tell you the truth, I still haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry. I'll weed out the traitor, even if it costs me my life.
what?
You're gonna weed out the traitor?
please wait.
As I have already said, there is no traitor. I'll bet in the end, you're just gonna raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right? You're a funny guy, Kazuichi. But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe out all the despair on this island, will
This is exciting.
I become the ultimate hope? Ultimate hope?
You.
What the hell are you talking about? Have you finally lost your damn mind?
Now then.
Now then, I should get going. But if you see Monokuma again, there's something I want you to tell him. Tell me he doesn't need to provide a motive anymore. Huh? Tell him not to worry, because I'm planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last.
Could it be?
Nagito, what does that mean?
Bye now.
Bye. Nagito finally throwing away the negative self-talk and taking hold of the situation, albeit through annoying methods. Yeah. So that's on point. Nagito ignored Chiaki's question and left us. We were powerless to stop him. It was clear to us that trying to stop him would just be useless.
Hey.
I don't want to think about it, but... Could he be planning a kill?
Are you kidding
A
me?
kill? Ooh, who's he gonna kill?
Damn it.
Based on how he's talking, it looks like this target is the traitor.
Please wait.
There is no such person. I mean, the notion that one of us has been deceiving all along. I will never, ever believe that. Like Sonia said, I can't believe it either. I don't think any of us could do that. But what if it's Nagito? Or what if whoever it is has forgotten about it? What if the traitor has forgotten that they're the traitor? Just like how I forgot that I don't have a talent. Regardless of who he's targeting, there's a high chance that he's planning to kill, right?
That's right.
I gotta tie him up again. Forcing him to stop is the only way.
Oh.
It's impossible. Nekomaru's not even here anymore.
I'll show you my
Ha!
serious
I've got what it takes to deal with someone as weak as him.
I'm here too.
And that's a yes, right? Just leave it to me. Once I come up with a plan, we'll meet up again. Tie up Nagito, huh? Kazuchi's right. It's dangerous to let Nagito wander freely. If we're being cautious, we have to act fast. But what is this indescribable anxiousness I'm feeling? I hope it just means I'm thinking too much. For the time being, we decide to finish our exploration of the final island and return to the hotel. It was already dark by the time we returned to the hotel. Yeah, so how close are we on the pet? Oh, 2 more steps. Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3. There we go. It's a snake! It's an adorable snake. This may be the best pet yet. I want to keep this one forever. Okay, so it's nighttime. I guess we'll be turning in soon. So yeah, I guess Nagito is implying that he's expecting, I mean, presumably someone from the first game to show up, which would be odd. I wonder who. Like, probably not Byakuya, since he's, you know, dead. Unless he comes back from the dead and, like, he faked his own death or something, but... I mean, that actually, come to think of it, that's not impossible. Because what was his defining character traits this time? That he was, like, fat? Or, not his defining, but one of the big differences between his appearance this time and last time? What if the fat... Hear me out of this. What if he wasn't actually fat? He was just wearing, like, a fat suit that was, like, extremely, like, protective. So that if he ever got stabbed, it wouldn't reach all the way to his actual body. That's not impossible. I mean, taking that, you know, wild theory out of the equation. And obviously, either Makoto or Kyoto would be the most narratively satisfying. It would probably be a bit of a letdown if it were, you know, Toko, Seer Dude, or Hina. Hero, right. Then again, I mean, that'd be the surprising thing, which is kind of fulfilling in its own right, so. Ooh, level up, nice. I should check on my pets. Just did a bunch of walking there. Okay, pet's fine. Maybe it's Leon in a fat suit? Leon isn't the, like, second guy to die in the first game? I mean, that would be very surprising. I kind of doubt that's the case.
Jeez.
Jeez, even her ignorance has limits. What are you talking about this time?
Huh?
It's Sonia. She had the nerve to say she wanted to check out my body. Huh? Your body?
Bastard!
Don't you think about weird things, you bastard? It wasn't like that. I don't know where she heard it from, but... She came up to me and said, real Yakuza are supposed to have tattoos, so show me them to me. Oh, so that's what it was.
Damn it!
It's not funny for her to tell me to strip right in front of her. Who does she think she is? Besides, tattoos aren't supposed to be gawked at. I guess she's just trying to bond. I'll do Nekomaru's share of the grunt work.
Leave it to me.
Pretty confident in my strength. As long as nobody grabs my tail, there won't be any problems. What are you, Bowser? Also, you don't have a tail. You have a tail?
You.
Obviously, I'm joking.
Obviously.
I see.
Nenimaru. Don't be thinking stuff like, if you want to see a tail, I got one if you grab it. I'll get even more powerful. That's a terrible joke. It's even worse than a joke an old man would make. Hey, Sonia. I believe that there is no traitor.
Do you have a minute?
No, that is not the issue. After all, it is impossible.
Well?
Why does Nagito not understand that? And furthermore, he even made an insulting remark about Gundam. Gundam gave his life so he could teach us something important. Sonia. At the time, Gundam scolded me for attempting to stop his execution. But looking back on it, he would forgive me with a smile on his face, right? Yeah, definitely. Gundam stayed true to himself until the very end. I will never forget that. Oh, that's why I was going sideways. I was like, why am I pressing the back button and I'm going sideways? It's because I was backed up against the wall. So I guess the others, they might be either in the hotel itself or they might be in the rooms. So let's check on Chiaki first. This is Chiaki's cottage. I don't really have business there right now. Okay, that one still hurts. Oh, yes, you. Kuzuichi. Okay. I guess we can check inside the hotel. Failing that, I guess we'll probably just go to bed. You know, I don't think I've ever consciously registered the reception desk as existing. Despite the fact we've played this game for... it must be a long time at this point. I think it might even be longer than the entirety of Danganronpa 1, honestly. Because the chapters have been longer in general. So plan to capture Nagito, huh? Akane looked pretty confident, but is she really going to be alright? I mean, she's strong, but Nagito is, you know, unpredictable. You're right, but I don't know how else we're supposed to catch him. I don't even know if this is the right thing to do. If Nekomaru was still here, would he let Akane go through with this?
See?
Well, actually, he'd probably get pumped up about our capturing plan along with her. You know, he did capture him once before.
Yep.
And Kazuichi helped him that time, too. It feels like Gundam and Nekomaru are scolding us for not growing at all. Maybe. Although I do wonder, like, is capturing him even the right play? Like, I kind of feel like he's a bit of like a Molotov cocktail we can throw into the World End organization, you know? It's funny, I guess it's in character. I like how, like, the attention to detail of Chiaki, like, spending so much of her time in the lobby with all the, like, video games and stuff. This is where everything started. Somehow it feels like it's already been such a long time. Alright, off to bed then. Our Monokuma collection is pretty decent. I skipped through text. Well, since I walked around all day, I hope I was able to obtain several clues. Although I'm not really certain if you can even call these clues. Instead, I feel like we're just suffering from more mysteries that don't make sense. This isn't good. As soon as nighttime hits, I can't stop thinking all these pessimistic thoughts. This might be a bad habit of mine. I should just get some sleep for today. Rest my mind for a while. Then I'll give this some more thought tomorrow. Okay, so question to any viewers in chat who have like played the game and know how it works.
Actually,
Is getting the hidden Monokumas, is that important from like getting like story perspective, getting like the proper ending or something? Or is it just like mechanically useful because it gives you coins? Because if it's important to get all the Monokumas to experience the full game, I'll do it. Because we're probably entering about the last opportunity I have to comb this place and get all the Monokumas. But if it's not necessary, I'm not necessarily inclined to comb through all the places we've been to find the last few that we don't have. So, anyone in chat knowledgeable on this subject, I'd love an answer. I love mechanics answers. Anyways. Words are extremely dangerous. Unlike letters, words cannot be undone with erasers or with a backspace. That's why you need to be extremely careful. Same goes for me. There was a time in my past when I went through a lot of trouble because of that. That's right, when I was being trained at the safari park. At the time, there were 2 animals at the park that I got along with. One was a squirrel named Sir Dietrich, and the other was a fox named Cha-Cha Jr. To be honest, Cha-Cha Jr. was really stupid. If a female employee tried to have a serious talk with him, he'd just stare at her boobs the whole time. That's why Sir Dietrich would order him to steal panties. And that idiot would get real happy when he exchanged the panties he stole for Dietrich's old undies. Also, this one time, the 3 of us went to a steakhouse and the waiter asked, "How would you like it cooked?" Cha-Cha Jr. probably said, "With fire." Sir Dietrich was pretty crafty. He knew how to play Cha-Cha Jr. He made Cha-Cha Jr. abduct a fawn and drown it, then he saved that drowning fawn himself. And he made Cha-Cha Jr. tell everyone about it. Man, he really did some shady things. Anyway, the 3 of us were getting along together. We were living a fun life in the safari park. That's right, until the day I ended up saying those words. I actually said this to Cha-Cha Jr. Foxes are squirrels' natural enemies. They say some of the crosswood was left of Dietrich Sr. He had been eaten. The good thing I immediately tattled to a male employee so he could put down Cha-Cha Jr. with a hunting rifle. Even now I regret saying what I said back then.
what the hell?
Geez, squirrels have it rough. They have so many natural enemies. Well, that was a weird story. Don't think the Monokumas are necessary? Good to know.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make.
Like other than just that it's morning?
Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day.
Okay.
Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today.
Okay. I'm pretty sure everyone's starting to meet up. For now, I should head over to the restaurant. The collection is gradually getting bigger. He's really not that good at hiding things. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Anyone in the lobby? Ah, Chucky. Getting some gaming before breakfast? Or some sleep, I suppose. Hey, Chucky. Man, she's really drooling a lot. Hey, Chucky! I wasn't sleeping. Yes, you were. Totally not sleeping. I was playing a game. You were sleeping while you were playing a game. There's always time for gaming. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, you look more tired than usual. Last night I had a weird dream that woke me up in the middle of the night. So maybe that's why. A weird dream?
Well?
It was a Monokuma puzzle game. It was like one of those tile falling games where you make falling Monokumas disappear by creating a chain. No matter how much I played, I just couldn't beat it. and the Monokumas just fell endlessly. Why did I have a dream like that? It's probably because we saw that factory where those Monokuma goods are made. That sounds like a terrifying dream, though. Absolutely awful. Yo, Andre, check it out. I'm already eating. Good for you. As usual, you're eating a lot. Well, I might get locked in a place like the Funhouse again. So I gotta eat while I can.
Eat well, shit well.
Okay.
For now.
Okay, now that we've finished our breakfast, let's jump right into the main topic. Hey, I'm still eating here. I just got here. I haven't had a chance to eat anything yet. It's okay, I'm pretty much done eating. You selfish little...
You know, right?
And of course, the main topic is about our plan to capture Nagito that we're supposed to carry out today.
It cannot be.
Are you really going to do it? Of course, I spent all night coming up with this plan. That means I haven't slept for 2 days straight. Don't you think my effort should count for something?
Hey, bastard.
We get it. Hurry up and spill the plan of yours already. Well, I thought up several plans, but in the end, I figured that a straightforward plan would be the best. One is to lead the decoy who lures Nagito into the lobby by telling him we need to talk to him there. That's so obvious he's never going to fall for it, but okay, go on. And then at the best possible moment, the two task force members will move in and swiftly capture Nagito. That took you all night to come up with. Now granted, the simplest plans are often the best. And we don't need to be getting some Rube Goldberg machines involved or anything, but... Really? That's it? Also, look, if playing through almost two entire Danganronpa games have taught me anything at this point, it's never agree to meet up with someone alone at a random place and time that they have asked for. At least not without backup. Like, there's no way he's falling for even the first part of that plan. And the second part relies on us being able to overpower him, which granted, like, yeah, it's 6-on-1, so we probably should be able to. But Nagito's a crafty one, and he is extremely lucky. What if that luck extends, like, we try capturing him, and then someone's shoes are untied and they trip over it, and the other person, like, they accidentally tackles the other person, and they fall and hit their head in such a way, on, like, the corner of a table, and it kills them? Who knows?
All right.
So that's the plan. What do you think? It's easy to understand, so I'm cool with it. Anyway, are there any bananas left?
You.
So now I will present each of you with your role.
Of course.
Since my plan, I'll take the role of commander. I won't let anyone object to that.
Hey.
But commander sounds like the most fun.
Hey.
Hey, didn't I just say I won't let anyone object?
Right.
Next, I'll present the two task force members. These big roles go to you two, Fuyuhiko and Akane. Look, no offense against Fuyuhiko, but we're having the smallest guy in the group be part of the part of the group that is supposed to overpower Nagito. Look, I'm not volunteering myself, but I know I'm taller and have better reach and, you know, probably more mass to work with than Fuyuhiko. Granted, I mean, he is a mobster, but still. Size matters a fair bit in these matters. Yep, sure thing.
Jeez.
Got no choice.
You know, right?
And the person burdened with the core of this plan, the decoy, has to learn Nagito. Oh, don't tell me it's me. I'll give that role to Chiaki Nanami. Oh. Oh. I'm concerned already.
No way.
Huh? No way. What did you say?
So...
I mean, it's not like I ever agreed to this plan.
Hey.
It's gonna be fine. It's not like you're gonna tie him up. You're just gonna lure him.
Well...
Besides, there's no way I'd ask with Sonia to take on such a dangerous role, you know? So you're admitting it's dangerous? So please, I'm begging you.
Hey.
What a rude way to ask for help. If Maru was here, she would have beaten you up.
You...
I mean, you did say earlier that you definitely can't accept killing. Isn't that right? I need your help to stop another killing.
Hey!
And didn't I just say I'm begging you? Why are you snapping at her all of a sudden?
Oh.
Fine.
All right.
You're gonna do it? Alright then, this lineup is perfect. So question, what are me and Sonia doing in this plan? Hey, Sonia and I haven't been given roles. What should we do? Sonia has the role of princess. So she's our head of state? Or at least heir to the head of state? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
For now.
And you're on chore duty. How do you supply the rope we need to tie up Nagito? And I guess that's easy enough.
Bow down.
Denied. Whoa. Why?
Listen.
If Hajime has nothing to do anyway, he shall accompany me.
Miss Sonia?
No, like I said, he needs to supply the rope.
You must not.
This is not a request, this is an order.
That is an
An
order.
order, I tell you. There is somewhere I must go. Fine, if Hajime and Sonia are free, it's fine.
I'll leave that matter
Good,
to your discretion.
repeat that.
Damn it.
If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine. To object so forcefully, where do you need to go, Sonia? I shall tell you in due time. We'll be discovered if I speak too loudly.
What did
You're
you
gonna be
say?
alone with Hajime at a secret place? For now,
Damn it.
we'll carry out the plan tonight. All of you make sure you prepare your bodies and minds.
Huh?
Is our commander going to be okay? His energy seems to have dropped pretty drastically. It's all dispersed. Let's all disperse for now. Now then, please come to the hotel lobby in 30 minutes. Yeah, sure thing. After our planning meeting had ended, I quickly finished eating my breakfast. By the time I made it back to my cottage, it was already close to the time I agreed to meet Sonia. Okay, probably no time for free time then. Says, well, yeah, I'm glad to be going with Sonia to discover some stuff. She's a good researcher, I think. It's pretty refreshing, keeps food by the pool. Are you ever going to finish? She's still eating.
I won't forgive you.
You can't. Your teacher can't allow this plan. I mean, he's a clear and present danger. Quite frankly, I'm surprised we even let him be untied after case 1 in the first place, so. Shut the hell up, you useless rabbit.
You can't.
No, I won't be quiet. I cannot accept this plan. Hey, what happened?
Man.
Well, that Monokuma bastard apparently heard about our plan.
I won't forgive
You can't! Your teacher can't allow this plan.
Shut up.
It's not like we want to do this. We're just doing this because Nagito's dangerous.
That's right.
He's planning to kill someone. This is self-defense.
I
But I still can't ignore it. I just can't allow my students to fight among themselves. Love. Ah, shut the hell up, you useless rabbits. Looks like they're talking in circles. It might be better if I just leave them alone. If I keep shouting like that, I'm pretty sure Nagito might overhear them. Is that where we might be going with Sonia, though? Back to the library, maybe? Or somewhere on the final island. Hajime, you're late. Am I? Huh, I'm right on time. Wait, should I have come a little earlier? A little earlier? In my country, you are severely punished if you do not arrive 13 minutes before an arranged meeting time. Well, that's a culture shock. Chat, should I be starting the streams 13 minutes before the start time? Is Sonia gonna get me if I don't? Maybe next week. For such an orderly country, 13 minutes is a pretty arbitrary rule.
that is.
No. Oh, I see. This is culture shock. Then I guess that can be overlooked. So where are you planning to go? I just have to come along, right?
Well,
Of course. It is a place that pertains to this discovery we made yesterday. Jabberwock Island development plan? Did you find out something about it? Sonia's not the last of you who you are. Fair. No, she's the closest thing we have to an authority figure left on this island. At this point. How should I say this? After reading this document over and over again, I suddenly realized. the Future Foundation was planning to rebuild a facility on this island to use as their headquarters. You're talking about the large administrative building on the central island, right? But I couldn't find a building like that anywhere. Maybe they said something about a different island?
Do you have a minute?
Or what if their plans suddenly changed and they had to use a different facility? A different facility?
Well,
Was there not a facility on this island inscribed with the symbol of the Future Foundation? Oh, you're talking about the Hope Speak Academy. Right, the ruins? As I recall, the ancient ruin on the second island had such a symbol on its door. Yeah, you're right. The Japanese word for future, mirai, was inscribed there. If that's the case, that ruin might be connected to the Future Foundation, right?
however,
The discrepancies in the document are strange, but there's no doubt that the ruin is quite suspicious. You're right. I'd completely forgotten about it after being locked inside the funhouse, but the possibility that the ancient ruin is connected to the Future Foundation is incredibly high. I knew there was something strange about that place. Sonia, after hearing all this, I don't want to go there as much as you do. I'll definitely come with you. Then I may not be competent, so please be patient with me. Alright.
I see.
At the ancient ruins on the second island, the word mirai, or future, was inscribed on the door. The discrepancies in the document are strange, but there's no doubt that the ruin is quite suspicious. Alright, well, let's go. I hope spending a lot of time with Sonia in this chapter does not portend bad things in the future for her. You always worry in these sorts of things that, like, narratively they'll be like,
Hey.
oh, let's spend a lot of time with the person we're gonna kill off or something to make it, you know, sting more. Sonia should be fine, though. She's cool. Hey, what exactly does Kazuichi do as a commander? How should I know?
Well,
In games, commanders are usually flags. Oh, he's saying he's like the king in chess. Flags? If you defeat the commander, no matter how many of their units are left, you still secure a victory. Even damaging the commander is enough to just decrease the opponent's morale. As far as plans go, it's a pretty standard tactic.
I'll leave that matter to
Wonderful,
your
that plan has
discretion.
my seal of approval. Continue to target the commander. Sure. You're totally mistaking who to fight. What's the point of targeting Kazuichi?
That is...
You're right. What a shame. Shame? Kazuichi heard that. His rapidly diminishing enthusiasm might plummet into the negatives. I don't know why, but I'm starting to feel sorry for that guy. It's also worth noting, I suppose the other way to look at the Sonia and me are, like, hanging out and working together on this case thing. The other way to look at it is, at least as far as I can recall, in the last couple chapters, so in chapter 1, Terry was, like, into Sonia, and he died in that chapter. And in chapter 4, Gundam was clearly into Sonia, and he died in that chapter. So, I'm just saying, so far there's a bit of a tendency that the guy that Sonia sort of takes a liking to in that chapter doesn't exactly have a great future ahead of them. So, yeah.
I see.
At the ancient ruins on the second island, the word mirai, or future, is inscribed on the door. The discrepancies in the document are strange, but there's no doubt that the ruin is quite suspicious. I guess at the very least that means Kazuichi's living to the very end, probably. Well, if the trend really holds, that means I'm the murderer of this chapter. I kind of doubt that's the case. Although it would be fun, kind of. Because we're always solving the case. This would be fun. And I know there's a game I played a while back. I think it was called Overboard that basically has this concept. It would be fun if... Because, you know, in theory, the win condition is kill someone, get away with it. It'd be fun if there was a chapter in the game where you actually at least had the choice to try to be the murderer and get away with it. That'd be neat. I know it kind of goes against the entire, like, core gameplay loop of the game, but I think it would be pretty neat. No matter how many times I see this place, it certainly gives me the willies.
However,
The willies? What year is it? 1950? Well, we should not dwell on that. After all, we are here to look for clues. That's right. There's no doubt we'll find something here. More of a 60s thing, actually, I think. Maybe. I don't know. It's definitely not current slang. Alright, let's start. If we could get inside... Let's start talking to Sonia. There's no mistaking the Japanese word for future is inscribed on the door. But this facility, now that I have taken a better look at it,
it cannot be.
it bears an uncanny resemblance to Hope Street Academy. Why is that? Let's take a look at this. Now that I'm taking a closer look at it, the door looks even stranger. For a building that looks pretty run down and shabby, this door looks very high-tech. Future, huh? The panel. This liquid crystal display next to the door. That's probably it. So it's a number pad. That's literally all it is. It's just straight up a number pad. This is probably the key. The door will probably open if we input the correct numbers.
Please wait.
We have discussed this before as well, but it would be dangerous to test it haphazardly. Right, there is a machine gun right next to the door.
Well,
If we make a mistake, it is possible that we will be fired upon by that gun. I can think of no other reason for that gun to be there. As long as that's a possibility, it'd be bad if we acted recklessly. Oh man, if only we still had Nekomaru! He totally could have survived machine. Well, actually, he couldn't even survive a like 3-story drop, so maybe he couldn't have survived machine gun fire.
I am concerned.
That is right. Courage and recklessness are completely different. And heck, I could survive a 3-story drop. Granted, probably not a 3-story drop directly onto my head, but still. If you were shot at by a gun like that, you would have more holes in you than a Beatrice's nest. You mean a bee's nest?
You are
In my
wrong.
country, we use the expression Beatrice's nest. Anyway, right now we definitely shouldn't test it so recklessly.
I see.
In order to open this door, we must find the password first. Or destroy the door with some kind of explosive force. No, that's impossible. This door looks extremely sturdy. Hey, Sonia, you said you knew how to drive a tank, right? That it's, like, required in the education of all kids from your country? It's definitely better if we find out the password instead. Alright, all we have to do next is find out what that password is. It's a good thing we came here so we could at least find that out. You're right. But the problem is, where would we obtain that password? When we first came here, even Monokuma and Monomi said they didn't know the password. If they really don't know it, how are we supposed to find out? As usual, it's a mystery, huh?